How to generate more leads. Nobody gonna invest time and money into you without doing some research. Most entrepreneurs start at the wrong place. The truth is, today I want to talk about how to generate more leads. It's about the truth. So many agencies and super gurus tell you how to generate more leads, and all these programs and softwares and all the stuff that they want to sell you, most of it is crap. I've tried them all, and it's just a lot of talking and promising and under-delivering and not delivering and zero fulfillment, but somehow they all want money up front. Now, one of the main things that I realized is that most entrepreneurs start at the wrong place. So if you are an entrepreneur right now and you need more leads and you somehow feel like nothing works for you, you tried it all the advice out there from all these super gurus didn't somehow work for you, let me tell you why. One of the reasons is because a lot of them, if they are really good, it's easier for them to generate leads because there's credibility already. These people are authorities. It's more likely that you trust an authority than you trust someone that you have no clue who she or he is, right? So that's one of the reasons. But there are two other things that I want to talk about. And the first thing is just look at the whole situation very realistically, logically, and with truth. If you decide to purchase something, if you decide to invest time and or money into something, you come across someone, sounds good, a friend recommended you, the guy or the woman or the business or the product or the service in general, be honest, what do? Do you just go and spend $5,000? You don't do that. I don't do that. So the first thing you and I do is we go on Google and research, right? We type in the name and we want to see what Google tells us about that person, that service, that product. And this is what every potential client does if he or she looks up you. Why should they do something different than you and I do? You want to invest time and money in something you feel good about. You need that trust factor, right? You need to see some social proof. You need to see some credibility. You need to realize and feel like, okay, this person is an authority. It looks like she or he knows what she or he is doing. And that's why you just do the research. It's just normal. So a lot of us, and I'm sure you do that too, in one of the things that I'm going to mention in a minute, we try to generate leads. We, for example, have LinkedIn campaign. We go on IG, Facebook, YouTube. You probably have any kind of outreach message that you do. Cold or warm, you do calling or whatever it is. You basically do something on LinkedIn, maybe IG, Facebook, you have YouTube videos, maybe you do organic activities to generate leads, maybe you do paid ads. Doesn't matter what it is. You try to get leads somehow. Maybe it's referral, it doesn't even matter. What all of these leads do is they check you out. Nobody gonna invest time and money into you without doing some research, especially if you have a high price ticket. So what does that mean for you? How do you generate more leads? And before I come to that, the funny thing is most of the entrepreneurs that I talk to and I ask them, where do you feel like you need most help? Most of them, they come and say, I need more leads. I need to increase my marketing. I need to have better strategies. Often it is not the better strategy. Often it is not more marketing. Often it's not even having more leads. Pay attention to that. Often it's not even having more leads. It's what happened after these leads react to what you do. Maybe you had a perfect hook. Maybe you did even a perfect pitch. But again, what do they do after you get some kind of recognition? They go and check you out on Google. So what do you need? You need to increase your credibility. You need to increase your visibility. You can have the best product on planet Earth if nobody knows that you exist. If they go to Google, type in your name and Google tells them basically, I don't know who that person is, you lost. Your competition will win. Done. Right? So you need to increase your visibility in order to have credibility. And if you have credibility, you will be seen as an authority. And this is something you build. This is a strategy that you can follow. You can do it yourself. You can hire me. our team, you can hire anybody, but you need to have some kind of credibility in order to be seen as an authority, and you need to be seen as an authority, otherwise nobody gonna give you time and money. This is really important to understand. Become an authority, increase your credibility, otherwise nobody gonna trust you. Everybody's talking about the 7 touch points like years ago in marketing, then it went up to 10, 12, 14, some go even up to 17, 18 touch points in order for them to trust you. Why is that? Because there's nothing about you online. If I have a call, or if I have, for example, a warm lead, any kind of lead, they hear my name or whatever I do, they go online, type in my name, go type in my name right now. Take my name, put it on Google, Pascal Bachmann, boom, what do you see? I can promise you, I probably own the first 4, 5, 6 pages on Google. What about your name? What do they see if they put in your name? What do you think happen in their subconscious mind if they see you own the first 5 pages on Google? You have podcasts, you have interviews, you have articles written about you, you share your expertise, you have live TV interviews, you have all that stuff. Where do you think the trust is from your potential client compared to they Google your name and you don't even exist? This is why you need 10, 12, 15, 17 touch points. Because they don't know who you are. You need to build that trust. But if you have that credibility, because you focus on visibility, you will be seen as an authority, and people most likely trust an authority more than they trust someone who Google doesn't even know. So point number 3 is, where do you come from? Why do you do what you do? Do you come from the place of purpose? Or do you come from the place of ego? Do you want to be published, increase your visibility, have the credibility, be an authority because of your ego? You want to be the man, the woman, the guy? Or are you doing that because you know that if you have visibility, credibility, and be that authority, you have much more impact? Of course you close more people. These people trust you much faster. They will spend money and time into you, what you offer, because they trust you. You are the authority. But is your main reason your ego, or is it because you know you're gonna have more impact in what you do? You solve problems, you give, you share. Whatever your purpose is, do you come from the place of purpose or from the place of ego? It's a very important part, because if we're gonna build you as a brand, it's all about who you are. Who's the person behind the business? What are your core values? Why do you do what you do? Therefore, how do you want to be perceived? How do you want them to see you? What do you want them, your potential clients, to believe about you? All these things are super important, because you can't just swipe that away and it's gone. No, it's gonna stick to you. It's a label that you put on yourself. That's why think twice. And that's another reason to hire a company, a professional company who very strategically place you the way you want or need to be perceived in order to have more impact by giving or selling the value, the products, the services that you have and offer for your clients. So think about it. How to generate more leads. The truth is, don't focus only on leads, because if you have 100 leads and 100 leads go and check you out and don't feel good because nobody talks about you, Google doesn't even know that you exist. You had 100 leads that you just lost. If you invest into your brand, if you invest into having visibility, credibility, become that authority, and you have the same 100 leads, 70 to 80% of them will hop on a call with you, so you can have a discovery call, and depending on your closing rate, 1 or 2 close, you have a strategy call, whatever, you're gonna close clients. You're gonna make the best out of these potential leads because you have credibility, you are seen as an authority, and not just because you had leads. Don't forget, the lead's gonna check you out, and you can control what they believe about you. You can control it. So for any questions regarding that topic, ask me, and I'm more than happy to give recommendations, advice, share my knowledge. Give this video a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna talk a lot about this stuff because I'm not just passionate about it. I had 8-figure bankruptcy, 7 businesses, made more than 20 millions in the past almost 30 years. I had a lot of ups and downs, and I know exactly what matters and what doesn't. I lived it all, I share it from the place of purpose and passion and not from the place of ego. Stay safe, bye.